Hey, what's up, beautiful people? My name's Rita, and this is Fancy Financials. Welcome back to my channel. Again, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Rita, and on this channel, we're all about building our wealth at home by budgeting and saving via our cash envelope systems. So today's video is going to be a cash expense cash out. Basically, that is where I pay myself back for money that I may have spent on my credit card or out of my checking account that I need to reimburse with cash. So we're gonna go ahead and do that together today. I'm coming to you guys a little vulnerable. I do not have my nails on, not that they're necessary for cash stuffing, but I typically don't wear nails when I fulfill orders, and I've been doing quite a bit of that. Shout outs to you guys for supporting Shop Fancy Financials. That will be linked in the description box if you are interested. But let's go ahead and jump right in. And we're gonna basically just like, you know how sometimes people balance out their checkbook? This is kind of the same thing. Like, we are just going through and making sure that we account for all of the money that we spent, pay it back if we need to, because that's one of our goals this month, is just staying on top of our tracking. It's very easy to just spend money out of your envelopes and forget to actually track where it came from. And of course, as we know, that can end up in you not knowing where your money went, and that throws your budget off. So let's start with grocery shopping. So we started off this pay period with $400 in groceries. Now, you guys know that my son turned, because his birthday passed, on September 11th. He turned 10 years old. And so one of the things that he wanted to do was eat out on his birthday. And I typically do allow that for my kids on their birthdays. If we don't go to like a restaurant, then we can order in. And my eat out money always comes out of my grocery money. So that actually was only 40 bucks. We actually had a variety of different food. I think we ordered from 3 different places to satisfy everybody, but that's a different story. 40 bucks is not bad for my family of 5. Usually we are pushing about 50 bucks or so. So that takes us down to $360. Then I did go to Aldi to grocery shop this weekend. And at Aldi, I spent $273.86. So that leaves $86.14. So that's how much we should have in our envelope. So we have 20, 40, 60, 85, 86. That is perfect. We're not gonna worry about the change. You guys will see as I'm reimbursing that wherever it makes sense, I may round up or I may round down. We will figure that out when we cross those bridges. But for right now, we are just going to pretend like we don't see that 14 cents. So we have $86 left in groceries. However, the other thing that I need to do is I need to reimburse myself for the things that I bought at Aldi that did not fall under the grocery category. So that would be like toiletries and also pet supplies. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this $86 back in here really quick. And I already went through my receipts so that I could figure this out. Basically, if you're new here, I just take my receipts and I go through and I highlight anything that's not marked as food, and I make sure that I account for it in the appropriate category of my daily cash envelopes. So whichever category it falls out of, and then I just make a note so that I can reimburse myself. So during our shopping trip at Aldi, I have a habit of adding an S onto the end of things. Aldi, we spent $17.11 out of our toiletries category. So let's go ahead and reimburse that. And because I used all of my grocery money up front, whatever I take out of these envelopes, I will add to my $86 in groceries, if that makes sense. Okay, so we have, what do we have here? We have $25 and we need 17. So I need to make some change. So I actually have a little stack of ones over here to help me with making change today. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm gonna put this 10 over here. Believe it or not, guys, the money that I'm using to make change is my 5-year-old's money. He did give me permission so that mommy didn't have to go to the bank. All right, so we need 17 bucks, 10, 15, 16, and 17. So that leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and $8 left in toiletries. Sorry, my bills are not going the same way, guys. I am in a rush, so I don't have time to be super specific. I'm gonna set this right here for now because we also need to take money out of pets. And during our Aldi trip, we spent $11.49 out of pet care. So let's go ahead and reimburse ourselves for that. So let's break up this 5 with some ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. And we're gonna round up for this one. So we round it down for home care because it was only 11 cents. This one is 49 cents. So I say we just round it up to $12. So 10, 11, and 12. So in pet care, that leaves 10, 11, 12, $13 left over in pet care. And now we can put all of this money together. So the $86 we already had in grocery plus $17 from toiletries plus $12 equals $115. So that is how much we should have now in our food shopping. Okay. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Perfect. All right, so my first reimbursement to myself is done. And those are actually the only envelopes that I need to reimburse amongst each other. Oops, I don't know why these won't go in here. That I need to reimburse amongst each other for my daily cash envelopes. Sorry guys, I'm struggling. There's like a 20 stuck down in there. So the next thing I need to do is I need to pull some money from envelopes to reimburse my debit account. So my checking account, I always leave kind of like a reserve in there. And so I did spend some money, you know, over this weekend because it was just easier to swipe my debit card than to pay in cash. So now I'm just going to reimburse myself. So the first one that I need to reimburse myself for is going to be out of personal. Yeah, out of personal. So for personal, we started off with 40 bucks, and then we did spend $4 on Starbucks. Now you guys are probably like, what did you buy from Starbucks? Because it costs at least $5 for a coffee. But I had a few star points, and so once I used those points, it did bring it down to a discount, so I only needed $4. So that means we should have $36 left. And I typically don't go to Starbucks. I was just really craving a coffee that day, and I live like in walking distance from a Starbucks, so that's why that happened, because I'm definitely a Dunkin' girl when it comes to coffee. But 20, 30, 35, and 36 is what we have. And then I need to reimburse myself because I went to Target when I was birthday shopping for my son, and I grabbed a book for me, a pair of shoes that was only $4, it was marked down, for my son, some water shoes. For fishing, and then a shirt for my daughter, and that came to $22.67. So we are gonna go ahead and reimburse ourselves. So we're gonna do $23. Of course, we're gonna round up again. Let's make change again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I appreciate my son letting me take his ones, although he gave me permission. I am pretty sure he's gonna be fussing with me later because his perception of money is the more bills you have, the more money you have. So like if I gave him this $10 right now, he would be like, I want the ones, because he sees that there's 3 of them versus the one. So he's only 5, I'm still teaching him. But I know he's gonna be like, where's all my money? So a 21, 22, and a $23. And I'm gonna put this over here in my cash tray because, well, I'll separate it. Because this is money that is going back to the bank. So left in personal, we have 10, 11, 12, and $13. So that is all that we need to reimburse from our daily cash wallet. Now we're gonna move on to my low priority binder. And actually I need something out of all of my binders, high priority, low priority, and my kids binder. So let's go ahead and grab those. All right, so first and foremost, guys, I was a day late on getting these uploaded into my shop. So these new envelopes are available, as well as these ones. These also come in holographic and pink if you are interested. And then of course we have these for fall vibes. Let's go ahead and reimburse ourselves from our birthday envelope. I did spend $25 out of school fees as well, but that was earlier in the week. Like that was on Monday. So I didn't write that down for you guys, but I just wanted to let you guys know we took 25 out of here for a school hoodie for my son. All right, so for birthdays, we spent $80.75 in gifts. And then we spent $1.49 on his birthday card. And then instead of a cake, he requested ice cream. So that was $25 for a total of $107.24. So let's go ahead and reimburse our checking account. So we have this $100 bill. Why not? We'll take that. And we have fives. I'm actually going to round down. I don't really need to make change for $2. I could, but I kind of want to leave this in here. So instead of reimbursing ourselves $107.24, we're just going to do $105 even, and that leaves $20, $40, $60, $80, $100, $10, and $15. Yeah, that sounds better, just to have an even $115 in there. Okay, so add that to our cash tray. All right, so I believe that is it for this binder. I don't think we need to take anything else out of here. So let's go ahead and move to our high priority. And first things first is our gym class fee is due. It comes out every Tuesday, and it's $43. So we're gonna do 40, 1, 2, and 3. So that leaves 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. $86 in gym class. Let's move this over here. Our car payment is going to be due on the 15th of this month, and that's $605, which is exactly what's in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $605. So we're gonna take that out. And then last but not least, out of medical expenses, we spent $120 this past weekend, just catching up on copay and co-insurance payments that we owed the hospital. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 20. That leaves 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, $65 in medical expenses. And that is it for our high priority binder. So let me move all of this over to our cash tray. And last but not least, I do need to take money out of my kids binder. All right, guys, so you guys are used to seeing me put $25 in my kids' envelopes every time I get paid and waiting for each of them to get $100, and then I take it out. I'm trying out something which is me and my husband put the $75 payment on like auto pay for their account. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take this out and pay it back to my account. That way it can make up for that $75 that came out of my reserve. And I don't know if I'm gonna keep it like this. We're gonna try it and see if I like it. He wants it on automatic. I kind of like cash stuffing it, obviously, for my videos, but I can always take it out immediately after. That's no big deal. This $2 is just gonna stay in here. It's just for decoration, basically, at this point. Okay. So this should be $75, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, and 75. Okay, let's go ahead and calculate how much money we are putting back into our checking account. Some of it, which is gonna come out right away for bills, and some of it, which is reimbursing towards the balance. Okay. All right, guys. So going back into our checking account is 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80, 900, 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 71. So that should be $971. That is going back into our bank account. And yeah, that is it, guys. Short and sweet. We reimburse ourselves where we needed to, move some money around in our daily cash spending wallet over there. And it feels good to know exactly where all of my dollars went, where I need to reimburse. This is how it goes smoothly when you track. When I do not track, we're not even going to talk about that. We're talking positivity and in the right direction. Hopefully I can keep these videos up for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Throwing in an extra clip here. I just want to count my son's money to make sure that he has the same amount he did before mommy played in it and made change, which my 5-year-old had $36 saved up. So I'm just getting all his money going in the same direction, because it is annoying me just a little bit. All right. Let's count this out. So Christopher has 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, and 36. Perfect. So he has the same amount of money left over, but let's see if I can convince him that it is the same amount, because obviously he has less bills now. And like I said, his perception is very different than reality. So I will let you guys know how that goes. All right, for real this time. I will see you in the next one. Bye.